What's going on, Dodgers Nation? Doug McCain here. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMac_LA. For all things Dodger baseball, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and if you want to see us post even more Dodgers videos, smash that like button. And as always, I want your takes down below in the comments section. Today's Dodgers Nation question of the day. Do you think that Max Scherzer is an absolute must-sign this offseason, and what kind of contract would you offer Mad Max? Let me know down below in the comments section. Is Max Scherzer a must re-sign for the Dodgers? I want all your takes down below. And for all latest Dodgers news, head over to DodgersNation.com. So Max Scherzer was outstanding once again last night for the Dodgers. He pitches 6 shutout innings, had 9 punch-outs, no walks, but Twitter went crazy. There was a meltdown yesterday when he exited the game after throwing just 76 pitches, and people were going off on Twitter. Dave Roberts is the worst manager ever. Dave Roberts is pulling a Kevin Cash. It's a Rich Hill moment again for Dave Roberts. Well, it turns out it was a hamstring issue for Max Scherzer. He said he couldn't really step into that fastball as well as he could have. But can you imagine that? A 37-year-old Max Scherzer with a little hamstring tweak is still better than pretty much 90% of pitchers in Major League Baseball. That is how dominant he's been for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And I'm telling you right now, the Max Scherzer trade to the Dodgers will go down as one of the great midseason trades of all time. He has been as Max-vertised for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Since joining the Dodgers, here are his MLB ranks. He has a 1.29 ERA, that's good for second. A 1.64 FIP, also good for second. A .77 WHIP, that's good for third. A 36.8 K percentage, that's good for third. He has 50 punch-outs to just 5 walks. A 1.6 WAR, that's tied for second. So he has done nothing but shove for the Los Angeles Dodgers, and last night was another example. And the big question today is, will the Dodgers re-sign him in the offseason? Well, he was on AM 570's Rogan and Rodney a few days ago, and he evaded questions about re-signing with the Dodgers. Here's what Mad Max had to say.
Obviously those decisions will get answered as time goes on. The best part is I don't have to answer that. There was going to be there was an element of there, that I could have used the trade deadline as an extension talk, and for me, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to make it like a free agency at the trade deadline. I just wanted, if I was going to get traded, just go to another team and just try to win. It's going to be hard enough to pick up my family. I feel like this trade's actually been harder on my family, actually, of moving out of DC and getting out here to LA. That was going to be a big enough challenge. I didn't make it more harder on myself. That for me, I just wanted to go somewhere and just continue to play baseball and play winning baseball.
So look, Max Scherzer's been through this before. He's already played for now 4 teams in his career. The Arizona Diamondbacks, the Detroit Tigers, the Washington Nationals, and now the Los Angeles Dodgers. And I think he's going to make the best decision for himself. He's a big finance guy. He's a very intelligent dude. And I know he's going to make a smart move when it comes to picking his next team. And I think one of the big factors is signing with a contender. I think that he's going to want to play for a team that's going to make World Series runs like the Los Angeles Dodgers, because you see, he's a different guy out there on the mound with LA than he was with Washington this year. And he was having a great year with the Nationals, but he looks even more re-energized and reinvigorated. He feeds off that adrenaline, that intensity, and there's nothing like pitching in front of 50+ thousand fans at Dodger Stadium. You see how he's been able to excel at the Ravine, and the first thing you really think about with Max Scherzer is his age. Yes, he's 37 years old, but age is just a number for Mad Max. And if you look at his numbers, if you look at that velocity, it hasn't taken that dip. This year, the 3-time Cy Young Award winner is averaging 94.3 miles per hour on that heater. Last year, that number was at 94.7. The year before that, it was at 94.9. The year before that, it was at 94.4. The year before that, it was at 94 in 2017. So it's actually gone up since 2017. And you also see that pitch mix. You're seeing the slider, the changer, the cutter, the curveball. This guy has a full arsenal of pitches to get guys guys out. Yesterday, what really stood out was that changeup. 20 swings and misses for Mad Max last night. 5 came via that changeup. You're going to have to wash your screens off after you watch this. Look at this straight filled by Max Scherzer. This changeup to freeze Duvall, a thing of beauty. So he still has the stuff. Now, the question is, what kind of money is he going to expect? How robust is the market going to be for Max Scherzer? I think you're going to have teams out there like the Angels, like possibly the Padres or the Giants, teams out there, they're going to want to offer him pretty sizable deals. And I think it's going to take something along the lines of 3 years, $80+ million to bring back Max Scherzer. He's 37. That would take him until his age 40 season. This year, he's making $27 million, so that would be consistent with that. And I think that he would take an $80 million deal with the Dodgers versus taking a $100 million deal with another team. I think he realizes the advanced analytics, the way that the Dodgers go about attacking hitters, attacking game plans. And I think that is going to mean something for Max Scherzer. And also, he doesn't want to go to a franchise where he has to completely carry that team. With the Dodgers, you know you're going to have dudes. You're going to have the Walker Buehlers, the Julio Uriases. Dustin May comes back next year. I think the Dodgers will bring back Clayton Kershaw. That's another thing the Dodgers are going to have to consider, too. How will that look from an optics standpoint? How much you offer Kershaw versus Max Scherzer? I think Kershaw will come back on a 2-year, $45-50 million deal. He knows all the money he's made, and he wants to end his career with the Dodgers and make more World Series runs. But I think if you're Max Scherzer, LA makes a lot of sense. I think with the Trevor Bauer situation, I don't care who you talk to, what you read, everyone says there's basically zero chance he'll be back with the Dodgers. Jeff Passan reported a few days ago that MLB is pursuing a 2-year suspension, so we'll see what happens with that. But I think that the Dodgers have basically already moved past Trevor Bauer, so they're going to need another frontline starter. And Max Scherzer, yes, he's 37 years old, but I think that could work out for them in the sense that maybe they give him a 3 or 4 year deal versus trying to get a young gun pitcher out through free agency. It's going to want a bigger deal. So I think Max Scherzer to the Dodgers is something that could realistically happen. Lots of off-season questions for the Dodgers with Corey Seager and Chris Taylor, Clayton Kershaw. Those are really the big three. And then don't forget about A.J. Pollock. There's a possibility that he could opt out at season's end with all the at-bats and the production that he's put up. So the Dodgers, they're going to have a really busy offseason. I do think they're going to strongly pursue bringing back Max Scherzer. It makes a lot of sense. He's been an absolute beast for LA. And my question is, was he smiling right here when he was walking off the mound? But let me know down below in the comment section. Do you consider Max Scherzer a must re-sign? I don't consider him a must re-sign, but I strongly advise they do it. And also, what kind of contract would you offer Mad Max? Let me know down below in the comment section. I think a 3-year, $80+ million deal, maybe you throw in a club option for that 4th year, because there's going to be teams out there they're going to be willing to pay him. So you're going to have to give him some on the back end to make sure he stays in LA. But let me know down below in the comment section. My name is Doug McCain. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMac_LA. For all things Dodger baseball, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. And if you want to see us post even more Dodgers content, smash that like button. For all this Dodgers Nation merch, head over to gearup.la. Download the Dodgers Nation app for my Android and iPhone users. For the latest Dodgers news, head over to DodgersNation.com. And until next time, think blue, bleed blue, and I'm out.